We all watched the Major League debut of one John Gray last night for the Colorado Rockies, the Messiah, the future ace of the staff. What did you think?
Well, he's not.
How do you like what you saw?
He's not the Messiah, so can we get past that? You said it yesterday to get today. He was never the Messiah. He was.
I am not the
Did
Messiah.
you not notice the little hint of sarcasm when I used that word?
Yeah, but I don't like that word. I'm
Okay.
just telling you my opinion. You're saying that.
What I wrote about this today in the Post, down in the column, is that I'm not sure, like I've questioned the Rockies before, but when they said we want him to not get to the majors until he's ready to be the ace, I thought, didn't that actually put more pressure on him? If you brought him in a month ago and said, oh, we're going to let him be the fourth or fifth starter and see how he develops, that seems to be the natural progression.
People expected Strasburg last night.
Yes.
Because they built him up the same way the Nationals built up Steven Strasburg.
And what I see, and I was all for bringing our man north with the team from Arizona. I thought he should have been in the rotation from the start of the year. Obviously, I didn't make that prediction, was wrong. But he's not Strasburg, and he never will quite be that.
Okay.
He's really close to that.
What is he? Yeah, what is he?
He's a number 2 starter.
What did you see when you saw him last? Number 2 starter's not bad.
No, he's
I mean,
good. I like him.
That's pretty damn good.
I like him. But he doesn't. What I saw was a guy that can bring it at 95 miles an hour with some consistency.
Actually hit 97 at one point.
Yeah,
didn't
on
he?
a 3-0 count.
And the ball had movement. It had nice movement.
I think the slider is his out pitch, or will be his out pitch, rather than blow you away fastball. And he needs to develop the changeup more, so he has 3 pitches.
I was going to say, you can't pitch. Here was my. I'll go through a few things.
Okay.
You can't pitch in the major leagues with 2 pitches.
No.
You
Not
can't.
as a starter.
No, he needs to work on the
No,
changeup.
then
It was not
if that's
very
what
good.
you got,
Yeah.
you're going to be in the bullpen. You remember from the first year, Ruffner, the pitch for Philadelphia. He was the starting pitcher pitched the first game for the Rockies.
Ruffin.
Bruce Ruffin.
Bruce Ruffin. There
Bruce
you go.
Ruffin told me.
Bruce
Ruffin told me, he said, I couldn't make it in this league. I have 2 pitches.
Yeah.
And he couldn't.
And they were both hard. There was no change of pace. Yeah.
And so that's the first thing that hit me last night. Fastball, slider.
Hard slider.
Yeah, slider, fastball. That's the first thing hit me. That's not going to work, kid. It's not
But
going
the
to work.
2 pitches are pretty darn good pitches. And that's not unusual, guys, for a young pitcher to not have a good off-speed pitch. It's not unusual at all.
Well,
But if he can develop a changeup, you're talking
so-
about a
and what
guy,
I
a top of the
optimistic-
rotation guy.
What I optimistically say is I think that with time, and it's real close right now, the slider will be his out pitch. That will be his best pitch.
Yeah.
And,
Boy, he
and that's
froze Trumbo a couple of times, didn't he?
And I'm very encouraged by that part of it.
Fastball won't be his out pitch
Yeah.
because they can catch up to that.
Well, if he places it right, and he's got good, hold on, if he places it right, he's got good movement, Woody. A 95 to 97 mile an hour fastball, it's a damn good pitch. You can't leave it over the plate because major league hitters will hit that. But if he finds a way to place it better, it's a great pitch.
Okay, the next thing I noticed is he was really nervous, and I watched it on television because I'm not going to ever, and this is an old Mark Kislett kind of thing. I'm not going to any more games, so.
I was there.
You did that one year.
Yeah, I did.
Protest?
Yeah, I just said, hey, I've seen enough. I don't need to go anymore.
Yeah, I don't
If
want-
you want to spend your money, fans, please
I
go
don't
ahead.
know.
Why do you
go.
think he looked nervous?
He was taking deep breaths. He looked like a blowfish to me. I mean, even when he was at the plate, he was doing. I think that somebody told him slow it down, whether it was his fiance or somebody, slow it down by taking deep breaths. He looked like a guy that was and I'm just telling the truth. I'm not being negative toward Wesley, but he looked like a guy who was getting ready to skin dive.
Yeah.
He was taking a lot of deep breaths. The other thing that
Well, he was making his major league debut.
Well,
I just think he was a little
I'm not saying
nervous.
this is negative. I'm just making factual points. He
Okay.
had 2 pitches. He doesn't have a third pitch right now, or he has no confidence in it because he never used it. And he didn't have much time to use it because he was in and out of there so much. I thought he was very, very nervous. I also thought that he is not somebody that I went, whoa, wow, this is great. But for us to sit here and say it based on 4 innings is not right. I mean, let's see it. But the other point I'll follow up with you, he should have been here early in the year so this all business would be over with. And I said to you over and over again, I looked at him last night, he's not 18 years old. He's not, and I'm going to make reference to somebody later, he is out of college. Guys his age are stars in the NBA. They're stars in the NFL. You tell me about baseball tradition, but he pitched in the College World Series. He pitched at a high caliber Oklahoma. He was drafted 4 times. He should be ready by now. I don't know how long. So if you brought him up in April and May, he was as good as all of that crap they were throwing out there, no matter how he's pitching right now. And by August, but they're going, oh, we're going to, limit him because he pitched all those pitches in the minor league. They should have been at the major league level. And the other thing is he going to be ready to go next year? Because they've taken, and we're, going to limit his number of pitches. He's only going to pitch 5 or 6 times. We pitched him so much in the minor leagues. And the other thing, it took Glenn Allen Hill to go up and say, just attack the plate. I mean, my goodness. He's been pitching his whole life. Well, there are a lot of things that bother me about it, but I wasn't upset. But if he doesn't develop, I think Paul Klee wrote this, Colorado Springs, give him credit for it. If he doesn't make it, then there's no hope for them.
They got problems.
He was a number 3 pitcher overall.
I'm going to be a little kinder than you, Woody. I'm not thinking about I'm not thinking about the past and when he should have been brought up. I'm going by what I saw last night.
Yeah.
I saw a presence. I saw good size. I saw a guy with a pretty good fastball with movement, and I saw a pretty good slider. I think with some refining, I believe that this guy has a chance to be pretty good. I really do.